Welcome back to a quick look. Today I wanted to talk about Pokemon VR. When I had first heard of this game and the premise of it, I thought, okay, well, it'll just be like a cool multiplayer room where you get to see 3D Pokemon and just look at their models, maybe some sort of battling, but nothing like the real games. I was so incredibly wrong. The world of this game is just so incredibly developed. It's set in the Kanto region, and it basically plays like Pokemon Let's Go. So the same, it sort of looks similar, and the gym challenge is sort of structured the same way. But essentially, than that, it's your basic Pokemon game. You get your starter, you level up, you can train EVs, you get to Mega Evolve, you can create your own movesets. There are just so many things that you can do, and it's literally feels like a Pokemon game, but without any dialogue or any evil team dialogue. Well, never mind. There are evil. You fight Team Rocket, but there's no dialogue. I'll go into the cons of what I think later, but of course, there are very few. There are very few cons, and they really do not have a big effect on how I feel about this game at all. The controls are really, really rock solid. You have a button to open your menu, and they could have done it just overhead and you couldn't do anything. No, your menu screen is attached to your hand, so it looks like you have a little virtual clipboard or something that you're clicking on. You can access your bag, you can access your team, organize your team, everything you can do in a regular Pokemon game, pretty much. The Pokemon Center is really well done. You go in, you can click on Nurse Joy to make her heal your Pokemon. There's your PC, which you can select Pokemon in and out of, and there's even a mirror where you can look at your character. In your other hand, there is a pointer from your right hand, which lets you direct yourself if you're either stuck or you don't want to walk. You can click on the ground ahead of you and teleport there. Which, of course, can be used to teleport past trainers, but there's not really a need to, since you need to level up anyway. It's just more efficiency. On your right arm, where your right arm should be, there are all of the Pokemon in your party. And you can grab them with your other hand and throw them on the ground, and they come out of their Pokeball and follow you around. The aspect of seeing Pokemon in VR, completely in a world with you where you can basically interact with them, is just so it's really breathtaking. I spent the first half hour to an hour of playing this game just gawking that I was in the Pokemon universe, and I think that's what it does for people who have grown up with these games. If you've never played a Pokemon game before, you won't enjoy this game. It looks bare bones to a non-Pokemon player. There's no dialogue, there's no nothing, but for people who know what to do to get your starter, go train, catch Pokemon, defeat all the gyms, it's really a treat. It's wonderful. It skips past dialogue, skips past side stories. You just get to go train, catch, and fight with Pokemon, and that's what I think is so great. The battling is a little glitchy. There's a slight lag when you get in and out of a battle. The battle animation of what the moves look like are a little bit glitchy, but overall it's really pretty well done. I mean, the only thing I can complain about it is there's a tiny bit of lag, and the health bars are from Gen 7, which I don't really like. I prefer the older health bars, where if they're below half, it turns orange, and that's a really good indicator if you can take another hit or not. But that's maybe a little bit nitpicking there. But battling is really good. You can see all of the turns in the menu, what does what, if what was a critical hit. You can basically do all the functions of battling you would do in a regular game. And Mega Evolutions are back. Wonderful Mega Evolutions are back. If you have a Pokemon that's fully evolved that in the games could Mega Evolve, if they had a Gen 6 Mega Evolution, you can Mega Evolve them. There's no items. In this game, you can't pick up items, so they just let you Mega Evolve, which is wonderful. I had an Ampharos and a Venusaur on my team that I Mega Evolved. It's just so cool. Uh, this is a multiplayer game, so as you're walking around, you will see other people walking around. And the community so far has been really, really great. There are a lot of people experiencing it like me for the first time and just going crazy. And there are VIPs walking around, people experienced and wanting to help newer players. And they're around and they give you. There were some in Pallet Town when I got there that just gave me information about what to do. The gym challenge is really, really cool. Um, it progresses the same way it does in the games. You get to fight all the famous gym leaders, Brock, Misty, Lieutenant Surge, all of them. And it's really cool. The gyms are laid out in sort of like a maze. There aren't really a lot of puzzles. It's just a maze with a bunch of trainers, and you could skip through them and go fight the gym leader. But I mean, it's not that fun though. It's not that fun. Yeah, the gym challenge is really nice. When you open up your menu, you get to see all your badges that you have, and in the older Pokemon games, you weren't allowed to progress through places because, oh, this place is blocked for now. Oh, you have to use Rock Smash. Oh, this and this. It just tells you can't go on that route, which is so refreshing, and it just shows you like we're just gonna streamline your process so you can just enjoy playing Pokemon. They don't really have a choice, but I think for a VR Pokemon game, I think that would really, I don't know, I just like it a lot better. I think when I'm talking about the cons in this game, I'm really just talking about a few glitches and lag issues. Sometimes when I teleport, it would bring me back, and it's laggy when entering battles. That's pretty much the cons. Those are the cons on the gameplay side. I think about like the whole story. I mean, there obviously is no story, but near the end, the Pokemon League, you just fight a few superpowered trainers that are really high level, and then the actual Pokemon League is just fighting against other trainers that also have level 100 Pokemon. And with leveling, I really didn't get there. I think my highest Pokemon when I fought with the League was about in the mid 50s, which is great because I didn't fight any wild Pokemon other than the very start of the game or when I was trying to catch something, and I literally beat the game without fighting wild Pokemon. Try to do that in any regular Pokemon game, and you will completely fail because the leveling curve doesn't allow it. But this one does. If you want to speed through the game and just fight every trainer. I mean, my Ampharos was level 30 something, and I kind of sped through with Walrein because it was a complete tank. Walrein and Venusaur and Zoroark were my three main ones. If an electric enemy wants to use an electric type attack against you, they won't use something else or switch out. They'll just keep on using it, hoping that it will affect you, and it won't, which is kind of disappointing. I mean, you think they would port the AIs in, but, these are just really, really tiny complaints. It's like you're critiquing like a steak dinner at a homeless shelter. Like, it's just so incredibly amazing. If this had been released by Nintendo, people would have been very mad, and I wouldn't have liked it that much because I expect more from Nintendo. But honestly, I mean, they would have designed a better game than Nintendo, but Nintendo definitely has the capabilities to create all sorts of graphical changes that I think this game would have benefited from. Full fleshed out environments. They could have made this game look a lot better. It already looks really, really good for a free game. The game is amazing. If you have any VR machine and you are any into Pokemon, you really should try it out. It's just really good. If you're not into Pokemon, I don't really see you enjoying it that much, but it's amazing what it can do. I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10. It's one of my very rare so far. I mean, it's my second rating, but I'm going to tell you, 9 out of 10s are going to be really rare. The only thing holding it back, I think, is stuff that can't be controlled. So the fact that it is free and it's made by fans really shows in some sort of I'm just nagging on it for its quality, which I can't really do, but if I gave it a 10, I'm saying that it can't possibly be better. So it could be better, but it also can't be, which makes it kind of perfect. So yeah, 9 out of 10.